Hi Taurus, welcome, come on in. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's general, so I'm not looking for anything in particular, but I'll talk about whatever comes up. And just so you know, I will be using Oracle and Tarot cards today. So, Taurus, let's take a look. What's going on? What are you working on, working through? What does Spirit feel like you need to see or hear, be reminded of? Just what messages need to come through for Taurus today, please, Spirit? Communication, co-creation. Card number 21. I feel like you're working together with someone, a group of people. There's something you're trying to create. There's a lot of communication going on, or there will be about this. I feel this working together with a soul tribe, spirit tribe. Wow. We have Mount Shasta, card number 37 or 10. This is a spiritual place. This is being in tune, connected, following the grid, and receiving downloads. I feel like you have been receiving, this communication could be happening in your physical 3D world. This could be happening in the ethereal plane, in your dreams, unique gifts. Yeah, there's something about you. You have the ability to tap in, communicate. I almost feel like write codes. There are codes all over these unique gifts as well. There's such similarities between this card and this one. If you can see this, they're up and down the sides here. I almost feel like you have a skill with language beyond the languages that we speak here in this world. But there's something, I feel like you're receiving something and understanding about something that you are going to or meant to communicate about, and also about who is coming into your life, and knowing that they are coming in to work on this with you. There's something you're going to create in partnership, and it has to do with communication. I feel like I'm finished. Card number 55 for unique gifts. So you have 10, 3, 10, or 1, 3, 1. But you definitely have a unique gift. I feel like you're very, very, very powerful. You have a strong talent or ability for this. You could study linguistics. I feel like maybe you're about to crack a code. That's what's coming to me. Could be a problem you're working on at work, or it could be a code in terms of, more metaphorical, in terms of something in your life that you are trying to create. What else for Taurus? And it's definitely heart-centered. Both of these cards, have the heart center focused on, lit up. I feel like you're a very heart-centered person. Your heart is open. I feel like you've worked through your major blockages, and there's a free flow, and that is why you are receiving this information. And I feel like you just intuitively understand what you are receiving, which would look like gibberish or a foreign language to anyone else, but it's very natural for you. For Taurus. What else for Taurus, please? Power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between two or more people. I feel like that has to do with this group. You guys could have different ideas on how to communicate this. We'll see what comes up. I do feel you will figure this out. That's part of the lesson, and how and why and what you're going to create, that you go through this. But approval. Choose to approve of yourself, and others will too. It could be that your power struggle has to do with communicating what you're coming to understand, what you know, what you believe in your soul, in your heart to be true, this message that you've received to communicate. But there's a fear of being approved of by others that holds you back, that you struggle with. Time to lighten up. You may be taking life too seriously. Bottom of the deck, positive life changes. Oh, you have card number 41 or 5, 16 or 7, and 38 or 11 or 2. Yeah, 2 is about partnerships, and I feel like with this being time to lighten up and just the message I'm receiving so far, I feel like you, and not taking light of you, what you feel, your struggle is legitimate. But I feel like you are taking this too seriously. I think you are too worried about how this is going to be received. And it's time for you to lighten up, let go. See, if you're having a struggle, if you're not getting along, if you're not able to communicate, or you're afraid to communicate because you feel like there will be a power struggle or that you won't be approved of, maybe it's time you get together with these people and go do something fun, something that's not about this, just to go play and have a good time, reconnect with that joy. I feel like there's going to be a healing and an opening of flow and movement within that. I feel like it's going to increase your feeling of being stable and your sense of confidence in this situation. I'm just getting that. Positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust in the process. Stop fighting against it and let it flow. Let it flow and let it go. And recognize what resistance in this is coming from within you and your desire for approval. Only person's approval you need is your own. All right, what else, Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus, please, Spirit? To gain further clarity, understanding, confirmation in this situation. I feel like some of you may be taking a journey on your own, maybe just even going for a drive through the countryside, or actually maybe taking a journey into the mountains. I feel like on this journey you are going to encounter some people who are going to feel like family. I feel it's unexpected. I feel it's coming, but I don't know that you're expecting it in this moment. I feel it's unexpected, but I feel these people are going to help you where perhaps you have been stuck on interpreting a message. They're going to help you decipher it. And I also feel like they're going to help you uncover and unlock some of your unique gifts that perhaps you weren't even aware that you possessed. What do we have for Taurus, please? Five of Swords. So it's about conflict. It's about ego, and it fell right here under power struggle. It can be conflict with other people, and it can be conflict and struggle with your own ego, your own feeling of not being approved of. And I feel like that stems because you need to approve of yourself. Recognize that that's all that matters. That's the biggest power struggle. What else for Taurus? Seven of Wands. Yeah. Seven of Wands is, being defensive, blocking, things coming at you, people you feel like coming at you, and you have to keep your walls up, keep your wand ready to fight off and defend yourself. But it's also with the Nine of Pentacles, which is that the Nine of Pentacles is the card speaking to self-confidence, belief in yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is often called the single lady card. Can be someone who is single or separating from a group, but the real message of the card is about self-confidence, knowing your value and your self-worth, what you are deserving of, what you are capable of. This is someone who is absolutely confident in themselves. I feel like you've kind of been fighting this recognition within yourself, truly empowering yourself, approving of yourself, because of some, I feel some voices, some experiences from your past that kind of shaped your self-confidence, your understanding of your value and your self-worth. I feel like that's what you're working on. Five of Cups. This is loss, sorrow, regret. Can be called this crying over spilled milk, and I never mean that to make light of it, but we do that at times in our life. We get so lost in the sorrow and the pain that we sit there a little too long. I mean, not too long, because we do what is right for us in the timing that is right for us, but it has, I feel like you're beginning to move out of this, because in the Five of Cups, not so much in this card, but in other decks, there are 3 cups that are spilled, and the person standing there is focused on the spilled cups, feeling loss, sorrow, grief, remorse, and regret over what happened, over the loss, with two full cups still standing behind them. They're so focused on the loss that they're not seeing the beauty and the love and the abundance and the emotional potential and fulfillment that is right behind them. I feel like this is, you're kind of, you're bookended here with your sense of self-worth and your self-confidence by these ego, mental conflict, and this heartbreak and loss. I feel like you are healing that. It is time to lighten up. It is time for you to stand up, acknowledge your pain, your loss, your disappointments. Let it feel it, acknowledge it, and let it flow and let it go. And turn around and see those 2 cups that you still have standing, because you are incredibly abundant and capable and beautiful and loving and nurturing. This is an Earth card. It's actually the card of Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart. But this is balanced, capable, abundant, motivated, logical, practical, determined. But most of all, this is about recognizing and owning your self-worth, your value, and sticking up for what you deserve. But I feel like this is going to come through releasing this power struggle within and lightening up, having fun, turning around and looking at the joy that you have in your life, that you do have, and the potential for joy that you do have. Virgo, Taurus, sorry, you have a lot of fives. You have the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Wands. This is conflict. Again, we have suspend. This is the Hanged Man. I feel like this suspension, because the Hanged Man is someone who voluntarily removes themselves from a situation and hangs themselves upside down in order to see things from a different perspective. There's an energy of the Five of Wands for me that is also very similar to that Hanged Man energy, because it's people working together in a group, or not working together very well because there's conflict and no one's seeing it from anyone else's perspective, and there's a need to look at it differently in order to figure out how to work together. I feel like you have been, or you're going to take a period of reflection to look at this situation, at the conflict, and see it from a different perspective. I also feel like this suspension, or this Hanged Man, which is the card of Pisces, by the way, is you suspending this for a moment, letting yourself let go, at least for the time being, for 1 hour, for one day, letting yourself stop focusing on the difficulty and lighten up, to go out and see life in a different perspective, to allow yourself to have some different experiences and stop focusing on that. And I feel like through that, you are going to gain a new perspective on this, to see this in a different way. What else for Taurus? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is, the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. It's something new that you want to plant. Either seeing this in a new way is going to, there's something that you wanted to plant, to put your energy into nurturing, that you are deciding not to, or it isn't time. Could have to do, it's Pentacles, so it could definitely, it's just tangible things. It could have, Pentacles are not just your career and your finances. Pentacles are anything of value. Your time, your energy, your love, your intellect, whatever it is. But it could definitely, being Pentacles do have to do with work and career. So there could be a new start that you're either contemplating not planting this pentacle, or you're just kind of holding off trying to make this decision. We have the Chariot and the Page of Pentacles. Chariot is a card of Cancer. This is someone in balance, someone who is determined, focused. This is a winner, or this is someone who is going to win or die trying. I don't mean die trying, but you're going to give it your all. You're ready, you're motivated, you're balanced, you're centered, you feel like you have what you need, and you're confident. And there's something else in this particular deck, and maybe it's in others, but I've never noticed it. In this particular deck, this King of, the Chariot card, he has a sword in his hand, that sword of truth and clarity. And you know exactly what that truth is, and you're confident, and you're moving forward with it. With the Page of Pentacles, this is Earth. This is someone who's starting on a new path, excited. There could be a message that you're going to deliver, that you want to charge forward and deliver. Or someone could be bringing this to you, but I feel this is primarily about you. Who wants to put in the effort to nurture, to grow, to take the time necessary, knowing that you are in this beginner mindset, but that you are open and dedicated and determined to grow this. We got one more card, or whatever comes out for final. 8 of Cups. You could be walking away. There could be a work situation that, when you take this time out, when you separate yourself, and maybe you feel that in order to lighten your load, you need to walk away from this work situation because you don't see the potential in this being fruitful, in planting this pentacle. And you maybe I actually feel with these cards that really could be, however that means for you, could be walking away from the particular situation at work, or you could be walking away from this job because you don't see the long-term potential for growth in this, and you want to go after what you truly feel has that potential for you. Going towards your 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment, what you feel like has the potential to become your dreams come true. Pay attention, listen to your intuition, trust yourself. Take that time out to see things from a different perspective. You will get the clarity that you need on this and how it is to move forward. I clearly see that you're going to understand how to move forward. No matter which decision it is, you are moving forward and leaving the difficulty in the past, whether it's still within that job or onto something new. And it doesn't have to be job. That just is really what's coming up here for me. But it also has to do with relationships within this job because it's about co-creation. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords. This has really, really been plaguing you. This power struggle has really, I see it. 8 of Swords is a minor arcana version of the devil. It's feeling trapped, tied, and bound and not able to escape a situation, being stuck in your head, having those conversations, those voices on repeat over and over and over again. You will see your way through this. It's all right here. You will see your way through this. Absolutely. Wow. All right, Taurus. I hope that if this resonated for you, that this was helpful. I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for your support of my channel. I absolutely appreciate you guys so much more than you know. Thank you so much, and I hope that I see you again. Until next time, I'm sending you love and light.